playing. Step back in that pocket, launch it off like a rocket. Pass the pill, run the ball, either way they ain't gon' stop it. Bring that trophy back and let them know that CH got it locked up from the east to west, north to the south, and they can't top it. That defense stay holding, that O-line be blocking. Check your Facebook, them Bulldogs, they tryna top it. Them corners on they job, they receivers, they gon' lock it. And don't try and point the ball because that D-line gon' block it. They know we coming hard, they know we coming strong. Let them haters do they talking, Chapel Hill deserves the throne. Yeah, we sit at number one, they know we can't be cloned. Now it's time to handle business, gonna bring that title home. Work, throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know this shit is out here, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, Bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. This shit is out here, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, Bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that Bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a Bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a Bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a Bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a Bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'ma do that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma shut them haters up. You know we go so hard, Chapel Hill up in they face. Yeah, I'm a Bulldog. Number one is what we holding. Number one is what we stand. When you step out on that field, know you ain't playing. Step back in that pocket, launch it off like a rocket. Pass the pill, run the ball, either way they ain't gon' stop it. Bring that trophy back and let them know that CH got it locked up from the east to west, north to the south, and they can't top it. That defense stay holding, that O-line be blocking. Check your Facebook, them Bulldogs, they tryna top it. Them corners on they job, they receivers, they gon' lock it. And don't try and point the ball because that D-line gon' block it. They know we coming hard, they know we coming strong. Let them haters do they talking, Chapel Hill deserves the throne. Yeah, we sit at number one, they know we can't be cloned. Now it's time to handle business, gonna bring that title home. Work, throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'ma throw that blue and gold up. CH CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold. CH in they face, let them know that this shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. This shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that. Chopper hit up in they face, yeah. One is what we stand. When you step out on that field, let them know you ain't playing. Step back in that pocket, launch it off like a rocket. Bring that trophy back and let them know that CH got it locked up from the east to west, north to the south, and they can't top it. That deep be blocking. Them corners on their job, they receivers, they gon' lock it. It don't be coming hard, they know we coming strong. Let them haters do they talking, Chopper here deserves the throne. Yeah, we sit at number one, they know we can't be cloned. Now it's time to handle business, gonna bring that title home. Work, throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that this shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. This shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing, bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up, make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a go that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a do it, dog. Go, dog. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that. Shut them haters up, you know we go so hard. Chopper hit up in they face, yeah, I'm a bulldog. Number one is what we holding, number one is what we stand. When you step out on that field, let them know you ain't playing. Step back in that pocket, launch it off like a rocket. Pass the pill, run the ball, either way they ain't gon' stop it. Bring that trophy back and let them know that CH got it locked up from the east to west, north to the south, and they can't top it. That defense they holding, that O-line be blocking. Check your Facebook, them bulldogs, they trying to top it. Them corners on their job, they receivers, they gon' lock it. And don't try and punt the ball because that D-line gon' block it. They know we coming hard, they know we coming strong. Let them haters do they talking, Chopper here deserves the throne. Yeah, we sit at number one, they know we can't be cloned. Now it's time to handle business, go and bring that title home. Work, throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up, throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up, throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up, throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up, throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that. This shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing. Bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. This shit is our year, so we gon' shut it down and handle that and let them haters know another L. Say we not hearing that. Blue and gold, I be wearing that. Them other teams, we not fearing that. That competition ain't nothing. Bulldog country boy, we gon' bring it back. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. Make them haters throw up. Throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know I'm a throw that blue and gold up. CH in they face, let them know that I'm bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog. CH in they face, let them know I'm a bulldog.
we got to make shots. Last week we shot 23% from beyond the arc, and it was kind of a bore. So if you watch the game like we did, it was a horrible game to watch shooting wise. So we got to make shots, and then 2, control the tempo, and not get too many turnovers. I know that's 3A and 3B, but control the tempo and not have too many turnovers, because they're going to press us. They're going to definitely want to push the tempo with them and us. So this is a statement game. I know it's not a City of Tyler game, but it is a City of Tyler game.
There are a couple other games tonight that we're going to try to keep an eye on as we can.
Yes.
Lindale at Bullard tonight. Battle between 2 of Chapel Hill's district foes there, to a couple of other rivals that they have in their district. It's going to be an important matchup. If you're Chapel Hill, you kind of hope that Lindale goes in and knocks off Bullard, kind of make everything a big mess. As
yes.
It's been that way so far. You've got Kilgore knocked off Lindale. Lindale knocked off Chapel Hill. So if Lindale was to go in and beat Bullard, Chapel Hill maybe beats Bullard. Man, these top 4 right now, not to exclude Henderson. We're not sure how good they are yet. They haven't played it now. They do play a game tonight that will show how good they are. They're playing Kilgore tonight. So that's another one we're watching out for. The 4 other teams that we think Chapel Hill will be competing for the playoff spot. Also, Spring Hill and Cumberland are fighting for who's going to get a win in district play. But we'll keep an eye on those games as we can. And also, keep an eye on this one. This is going to be a great game.
I do. It's a nice crowd, all things considered.
Yeah, packed house pretty much. I mean,
it really is, man. And first of all, I'd like to say, that we've all been to the old Tyler High Gym, John Tyler Gymnasium, when it was wood. It was really a Lions Den. The court's really bright. You can see a lot better today. I've always liked this gym.
The lighting, I think, is a lot better.
Lighting is better. Everything is really compact. With that, we've gotten older and bigger, so it's taller. So, I mean, it seems like it's a lot more smaller than it used to be, but at the end of the day, it's a good venue to watch a game. And so our guys need this. It's a good preview to a playoff game. So it's a good playoff type atmosphere. So this is a good game to come watch, especially if you're watching from home. You can stream it live, obviously on the Bulldog Sports Network if you're listening to us right now. If not, I mean, the game's still live. You can come here at the gymnasium. So
yeah, the game is live, so make sure you're watching YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. They're all platforms are available tonight. So send it to your friend. If your buddy can't make it, sit on the couch. Right. Enjoy Corey and I's commentary on this one. Should be a great one.
Absolutely. So there's a lot going on tonight. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Go Bulldogs. Georgia Bulldogs won last night, so I'm not a big Georgia fan, but as long as they didn't beat, as long as Alabama didn't win, I'm happy.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. And speaking of that, Corey, we will be on tomorrow night at 8:30.
Yes.
Vince, Corey, and myself for the weekly wrap-up show sponsored by Zonos Insurance. So
what's up, Zo?
Tune into that. We'll have lots of talk about Bulldog basketball over the last week. Probably some other talk. Maybe there might be a playoff NFL game we might talk about this week.
We will get into that.
At some point.
Get into that.
And if you don't turn in anything, but Corey and I are going to have fun with that one. So tune in and listen to us go argue back and forth.
And we do have a special guest tonight. We do have some special guests tonight.
There you go. Oh,
so
they made an appearance tonight.
We made an appearance.
Our weekly wrap-up show comrade, Vincent Johnson's in the house
Johnson's
tonight.
In the building.
Let's give him a standing ovation.
Got a Vincent
Johnson's in the house tonight. He's here.
We got 2/3 of that So Dope podcast. We actually got JD here today. We're going to give y'all something special for the halftime show. So that's on the halftime show, but just a little sports talk.
It'll give you a little tidbit of what their podcast is all about. And if you like that, then just go subscribe to it. And if you don't like, go subscribe to it.
Yeah, follow us on Twitter, Apple Podcasts. Watch us, listen to us. We got stuff going on.
Yeah, it should be interesting halftime show as well. We'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Joyful Designs, Oro Digital, For Your Soul Catering, Elder Feed and Supply, Wood and Beam, Antler Sports Network, That's So Dope Podcast, Zonos Insurance. Also like to give a shout out to Jared Jones on the Antler Sports Network. He's got a broadcast tonight, All Saints in Gorman tonight, so it's also streaming live. So shout out to Jared for that broadcast night. As we miss him here at the Bulldog Sports Network, but he's got his own thing going, so it's awesome.
Hardest working man right now.
So got about a minute and a half till game time here.
It's a minute 20. You know, as long as I can remember, I don't think I can recall us ever playing John Tyler or Robert E. Lee. Oh, well, not John Tyler, but not Robert Lee, but John Tyler.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So maybe we can change that tradition now that they're Tyler High, and now that we can actually play them more. But, you know, years ago, to me, it just seems like, you know, the games were we had a lot more at stake then at the time. So it just seems a lot better then, some better basketball at the time. But either way it goes, I'm excited. And you know what? We didn't mention this. With two Johnson coaches.
Yeah.
You know, Kimba and Justin.
And both alumni of
both
their
alumni
school.
from their schools. So this is a very good statement game for both guys, and they know each other personally. So I know both guys personally. I know Justin from TJC back then. So it's going to be a good game. I'm excited.
Yeah, we got Chapel Hill coming in, losing at Lindale Friday, 59-49, and Tyler High coming in with a win versus International Leaders of Texas and Arlington, 84-50. So we'll see if we're going to go down to the court for the starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the District 16 5A district match between Chapel Hill and your Tyler High School boys basketball team. We ask that all players, spectators, parents, and coaches demonstrate good sportsmanship and recognize the calls of officials and coaches. Let us remember that this contest is for recreational and educational benefit of high school students. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice to achieve athletic excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and remove your caps for the national anthem. First, we would like to present the starting lineup for the visiting Chapel Hill Bulldogs. Number 5, Dee Brisbane. Number 15, Kavion Huddleston. Number 4, Adrian Mumphrey. Number 3, Javen Mayfield. And number 1, Tyson Berry. The Bulldogs are coached by A.J. Johnson and assisted by DeAndre Hill, DJ Fitterman, and Anthony Tim. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your John Tyler 5, Jamarcus Batty. Number 2, Ashad Walker. And number 3, Mr. Kyron Key. The Lions are coached by Justin Johnson and assisted by David Sanders, Justin Tate, Vernon Johnson, and Warren Terry.
All right, we're about ready to tip off here in this crosstown rivalry. Chapel Hill coming to this game 10-6 on the season. Tyler High coming in 11-7. Kind of a difference in where they are in the schedules. Tyler High has not started district play yet, and Chapel Hill, with the odd number of teams in the district, is going to have their district play. They're at 2-1 right now as they play host to Bullard in a big game Friday night. So 2 big ones this week for Chapel Hill.
It's a very good game. I like the game, the schedule right now. So we'll see how it goes.
And we've got technical free throws being shot.
Must be something with the jersey.
Jersey or a book error or something. I'm not real sure what we've got, but
it happens.
They will start.
Listen, I was a statistician. Books are important, all right? Rosters are very important.
And there will be no tip here. So Tyler High will get the ball first here to start the game. So we get underway here. First possession for Tyler High.
I see what we do here.
3-pointer, and it's good. Kyron Key hits the 3. So 5 quick points for Key.
It's 5-0 right now, but for Tyler, let's see how we run our offense.
Mumphrey,
right
3-pointer off the mark. Rebound by Batty. And
good attempt. Good attempt.
And it's going to be a charge there by Mumphrey. Great job by Mumphrey.
The charge of the game.
He may be top of the class for the Swinney School of Flops this season for Chapel Hill.
Summa cum laude right there. Now, like I said before, Tyler High is not going to not push the tempo. They're going to play like we're going to play. So this is almost an identical matchup for us. It's less, they have more guys than we do, obviously, but it's going to be an interesting game. We got to go inside out, and let's see if we can run our offense to perfection. Good drive.
Very nice drive. Dish to Mumphrey for 2.
Let's get back on defense and see if we can kind of control the tempo a little bit and get some good shots. Also, shout out to Bobby Hill. I see your son.
As the jumper's good there by number 23. Don't have him on the roster that I have here.
The Chapel is very young. The Brisbane start was a surprise.
Yeah.
We didn't go with Will Chitlin, so.
It's interesting here. We'll see what the freshman can do here early in this game.
Let's see if we can go inside out. I already like the offense
Brisbane,
rotation.
3-pointer off the mark. Mumphrey going to tips it. Tyler able to pull the rebound.
So we can stop the transition drive right here.
Nice stop there, and Mayfield there to pick it up. He pushes. Javen all the way in. He scores the 2. Nice strong move there by Javen Mayfield.
The other thing about this is their cross time. I don't want to say they're a rival, but they're crosstown rivals. If you want to say,
yeah,
these guys have played ball against each other.
Oh yeah,
numerous times, so they know each other's games. So it's kind of a hometown feel. So I like that. I like the camaraderie already. This is a good one.
3-pointer up from Tyler off the mark. Mayfield goes in to tip it.
First dead ball there.
Goes out of bounds, and Tyler will be into their own basket.
Kind of got a bird's eye view tonight. It's a good view.
Yeah, nice view from up top here, and newly renovated Lions Den here is another 3-pointer up for Ashad Walker, and that's good for Walker. It's his first 3 of the game, and Tyler High up 10-4. There I go, Corey.
So how many times we can say John Tyler? I mean, yeah, well, I say over or under 50. I don't know. But this is a big game for the guys. This is a big game for us. We got to bounce back, So it's out on John Tyler. There we go. Out on Tyler High. Now I'm saying this by accident. This is bad.
I know. It's hard since I've, growing up playing against Lee and JT, it's hard to change the talking as Brisbane fumbles it away and turns it over. Tyler High goes up. No good. Mumphrey with a strong board. It's Brisbane pushes.
Got to score in this possession. I don't know
Berry
if I like that
settles
shot.
for the three, off the mark.
Don't know if I like that shot.
You got to get Tyson Berry going. That's going to stay here. Nice job by Mayfield there to force the deflection off of number 10, Bryson Hill.
Really was. That was an early shot in transition, I understand, but I don't know. I think I would have rather preferred him to at least settle down a little bit, take a different shot.
Jumper for two, no good. Brisbane picks up the rebound. His
floater.
Floater in the lane is good. Nice job by Demetrius Brisbane, the freshman there.
So 10-6 Tyler High lead now, and I see a zone by the Bulldogs, so I'm really impressed now. We've got to kind of change up some things defensively to see if we can get a stop. And that should at least allow us to get some good fast break points as we see Brisbane ahead there. That's what I like to see.
Brisbane lines up a three.
I don't know if I like this shot either.
Yeah, it's a 1-on-3, and it's like Coach Johnson of Tyler High is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. 10-6. Tyler High leads Chapel Hill early. 4:19 left. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Sports Network. .419 left here in the first quarter. 10-6 Tyler High. I'm with you, Cora, on the zone. I like the surprise there of the zone. I think it's a good move by Chapel Hill to kind of mix things up here, kind of slow the game down a little bit.
Obviously, I'm on my soapbox again. I don't mind you playing zone, but there's a zone principle. You can't let anybody behind you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you can't help uphill. So you got to play it to the level of the ball, and they did a good job. They attacked. They went inside out. So it's one of those possessions right now. I know we don't play a lot of zone. You can kind of tell we don't work on it as much. But if you're going to perfect the zone, you got to be able to rotate.
Free throw by Hill off the mark. Something I liked on that, and that was on the foul was charged to Adrian Mumphrey of Chapel Hill, his first team foul. Is going to slow Tyler High down tonight, Corey.
Right.
You don't normally think that, but Chapel Hill has the athletes, but they don't have as many guys.
Yeah.
So slowing the game in a little bit is not a bad thing tonight. As Brisbane drives in, can't finish. And Tyson Berry gets it back to Mumphrey. And on the line, too. Tough shot. And that's going to go to the Bulldogs here. As will be a substitution. Deuce, a.k.a. Trace McGregor, checks in the game for the Bulldogs.
We've gone small. So, I understand the lineup are going small. That way, maybe we're going to press. Who knows? I would assume that with the smaller lineup.
You've got basically four guards around Huddleston.
Basically. And we're getting good looks. We're just not making those shots.
Almost a turnover there for Tyler. They were able to come up with it there. 11-6. Tyler leads. 3:27 left here in the first quarter. Jumper.
It's a good looking jump shot.
Berry jump. And I still don't have the name of number 23. That was a nice jumper.
That was
Batee?
Yeah.
Well, he's number 5, unless there's another one.
It could be another Batee.
Okay. And the steal there by Walker, and the foul's going to be charged to Tyson Berry, number 1, Chapel Hill, his second team foul. That's going to send Ashad Walker to the line.
That's another turnover right now by the Bulldogs, and we can't, thus far, that's our third turnover. So if we kind of keep this thing at least under 20, I think we'll have a good shot. 14-6.
And checking in for Tyler is number 1, Shakavon Brooks, and also number 13. It's going to be Xavier. His numbers all changed up here on us. It's Xavier Tatum. Foul's on the floor. It's going to be charged to number 13, Xavier Tatum. His first team foul. Corner 3, Brisbane.
Good tip.
Nice
good
rebound by Deuce. Couldn't come up with it.
So we're pushing the tempo a little bit, and that's what I was thinking. Good
nice
hands
by Barry. A jump ball there, and possession arrow is pointing toward the Bulldogs.
Good hands by Barry. This is a game we're going to have to come out. Well, it looks like the Lions have the ball.
Well, the arrow was pointed toward.
Yeah, it should have been us.
Well, they've got the arrow backwards. They've got it pointed towards the bench instead of the way they're going, which is
yeah, the
wrong.
the arrow's incorrect.
Yeah.
That's for sure, because they got the ball off the tip.
Steal by Brisbane. Move, and nice job by the freshman to drive in. And he draws the foul.
He's being aggressive.
I like it. I like the way he's starting this game. He's taking this advantage of getting the start, and he's playing very aggressive. The one 3-point attempt was a little questionable, but he's playing hard, and he's doing what he needs to do. So that foul, I think, was charged to number 1, Shakavon Brooks. First. Big free throws here for the Bulldogs as they went 4 for 16 the other night in Lindale.
See if we can redeem ourselves. We already made 1, and see if we can not miss any free throws this half. There we go.
2 for 2 for Mr. Brisbane.
7-point game, and honestly, we're in the game. We just got to make better plays. They've made their shots.
Rebound there as the 3-pointer is
out
off
running.
the mark.
Mayfield's got to see him early. That's a good
Deuce
shot.
McGregor, good shot in the corner. He's off.
Yeah,
and that's going to be a foul on.
We can't let that happen.
Number 1, Tyson Berry, his second. And you can't blame Deuce. The night he had the other night in Lindale with those 6 threes in the second half, you can't blame him for taking the shot. It was
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
It's a good look.
Yeah, it's a better look. But I'd like to. If we're out running, we're already running in transition. Let's try to. I'd rather him throw the ball away than let's shoot an air ball.
Yeah.
We're not throwing the ball away, but throwing away, trying to catch a transition. That's
nice
a good
move there by number 10, Bryson Hill. Chapel Hill's Deuce McGregor pulls the rebound, pushes up.
Go inside.
Barry drives baseline. Finds Brisbane. And he draws the foul. Brisbane's doing a great job of getting his body on somebody else's body, drawing contact and getting to the line. That's another foul for Shakavon Brooks. Shakavon Brooks, his second.
It's a good timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. 1:34 left in the first quarter of play. Tyler High leads Chapel Hill 15-8. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Yo, I think it's on.
Man, what the hell's going on?
We recording? You
I
heard
don't
it?
know. Did you hit the button?
I don't know. It's something happened. I don't know.
Oh my God, bro!
It's happened. It happened again.
Always something.
It's always happening again.
Hit the button, bro. Hit the button,
I think it's recording.
bro. I
Are you
swear
sure?
to God, hit the button. But
Listen,
I can't hear anybody.
We got to do this promo because it's coming out, and for some reason we got to let people know that we have a podcast, and we need to do this like
JD,
soon.
JD, he still ain't hit the button. Where's the button push? Hit the button, man. Hey, man, press.
We're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill ball here. 1:30 left here in the first quarter.
Looks like finally we got a high flash. There we go. I mean, it's progress. It's progress.
Nice try there, but Barry just couldn't keep the ball. As Tyler had, that's going to be an interference as Tyler touched the rim. Great break there for the Bulldogs because that was going to count. It was going in.
And we got to watch out for Hill. He's a rim runner. He's going to run. He's going to grab rebounds, and he's very aggressive on that end. So
long pass by Deuce, intercepted by Hill. Hill drives in, and
I appreciate the attempt for a charge. I don't know. Well, then again, it's not a home game.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good.
It looked like a pretty good charge for me.
But Mayfield picks up the foul. That's his fourth team foul of the half for the Bulldogs.
I thought that was a charge, but I've been wrong before.
First free throw, no good for Hill. Second free throw, no good. So Chapel Hill ball. Still 15-8.
I like the fact that we're going to press. I mean, we're going to get pressed too. That I appreciate that. Attack the basket. Let's go.
That's going to be a block on this end.
Whoa!
That's a bad call.
That was a horrible call.
That's a terrible call.
There's no way that's a charge at all.
That
man.
was the worst flop. That was an F.
Well, it wasn't a flop. It was a block.
It was a flop, Corey.
He didn't have position.
He didn't have position. He didn't even touch him.
That was a bad call.
I'm giving him an F. The Swinney School of Flops, that's an F, Corey. I'm going to tell it like it is, and that's an F.
I don't like that call at all.
That was a terrible call on Demetrius Brisbane. It's his first foul, and then it goes on the other end, and a three-pointer by 23 of JT, and a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay with Chapel Hill.
That's a good makeup call.
They've got the possession arrow back correct.
That's a good makeup call.
It's not makeup enough. We went from, could have been a offensive foul or two free throws, and they made a three-pointer. I don't know that makes up for it yet.
We're not seeing the court enough, and we're not taking advantage of the guys on the interior. So,
yeah, Huddleston's been quiet, and they've got nobody that can guard him physically. He's physically.
There we go, good rebound.
And we go big with Murphy and Huddleston in the game, and Murphy got a good look there, just couldn't finish it. Oh, and Huddleston throws it into the first row.
Good block.
Nice block by Huddleston.
Play the game thus far.
Man.
Thought he pinned it to the glass.
That guy's got lots of offers in football too, Corey. Heck of an athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Texas Tech is one of them, I believe.
Waiting on the Tech to drop.
As Chetland checks in for the Bulldogs. It's going to give Brisbane a blow. So we've seen everybody on Chapel Hill's bench except for the sophomore, Cameron Kelly. So far in this first quarter, it's an 18-8 game. Three-pointer up, off the mark, and Huddleston grabs the rebound. That's going to do it for the first quarter of play. So after one, Tyler High leads 18-8. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Be treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Square 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
Wooden Bean, your locally owned drive-through coffee shop, is centrally located in Chapel Hill, diagonally across from the high school. Priding themselves in providing exceptional service and amazing drinks. From your standard coffee to lattes, signature cold brews, they have something for everyone. Teas, live fare breakfast, and a Red Bull Fizz that would kickstart any morning. If you haven't been out to see them, today is the day. Can't miss them. They're in the blue shipping container, and their baristas are looking forward to fixing up something just for you. Come on in and drive through.
Back here for the second quarter of play. After one, Tyler High leads Chapel Hill 18-8. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Nice turnout tonight. Make sure you share it with everyone you know that's not here.
Absolutely. 18-8. Game seems a lot closer than it is. And looks like Chapel Hill's come out of that zone. And this is a good game for each coach to kind of, go over some different wrinkles.
Try a few things. And not to say that it doesn't count, but it doesn't count towards your playoff implications. So
this is a prime example of an exhibition game. It's going to count towards your record, but not towards that district standing. So it's a good game. I'd like to see a lot more games like this played throughout the year.
Pass
Finally.
from Barry to Huddleston.
I like it. As
Murphy follows it up, and he puts it in for two. Nice.
Finally look to the post in transition instead of shooting three-pointers. Let's get him the ball. Make him a threat. Got a mismatch down there.
Drive in.
Good take.
Off the mark there for Tyler. And it's going to be a foul. Did we see? Was it on Murphy?
Doesn't look like it was on Murphy.
Yes, it was on Murphy.
Okay.
Murphy, his first.
It was like three guys there.
That was the 16th foul for Chapel Hill. So Tyler will shoot free throws the rest of the half here. Drives there.
Good trap, good trap.
Nice job. Huddleston gets a piece, and
trap,
Barry is able to pick it up.
Good defensive possession. I like that possession. Let's see if we can score in the half court now. Let's force a timeout.
Barry.
Good take.
Nice move by Barry. Step through underneath the contact, and he scores the bucket with the left hand. And he's going to go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. Foul is charged. Tyler's number 12.
See if Tyson can in the and get an and one here. His bucket.
Yeah, number 12 is Marquette Martin, I believe. So Barry, with his first bucket there, was a big one.
Good drive.
It's Chapel Hill only down 6.
On a timeout.
And Coach Johnson is going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Chapel Hill's cutting the lead. It's now 18-12, 6:26 left. Be back on the Bulldog Sports Network. We're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. I'd like to give a shout out to Demario Murphy tonight. He informed me that number 23 is Derek McFall.
Okay.
For John Tyler. So he has 7 points of the 18 for John Tyler.
Appreciate that, Bubba.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Bubba. We appreciate you watching and giving us that information here. So Chapel Hill only down 6 now. Tyler High settling into a zone defense here.
There we go.
Deuce McGregor, long three, off the mark. Cameron Murphy, rebound, rejected by Tyler.
That's a good
They
block.
push. McFall, lane, no good. Chetland rebound. Gets it over to Tyson Berry, and he'll set up the offense. Deuce, drive, behind the back pass to Murphy. He fumbles it away and couldn't quite hang on to it. Berry, good contest, and that's a nice finish there. As Antonio Jones with a finish.
That was a very good possession, but, you know, just couldn't finish. Oh, okay. We're still in the basketball game either way it goes. So a basket or two here. He's got to come out and compete. Good high flash. We're getting the flash.
Nice
He's got to
job
convert.
by Cameron Kelly, and he's going to draw a foul.
Mumphrey's not in the game. I've noticed that.
Yeah, Deuce made a nice look with the left hand and got it to Murphy. I mean, to Kelly. And Kelly was able to make a nice move. It's his first action for tonight's contest from Cameron Kelly, and he drew the foul. That's going to be a foul is charged to number 5, Jamarcus Battie.
I just want to give a shout out to Tyson Berry. Had 2 good possessions there.
Chetland off the mark. It was awful close there for Chetland. I thought he might have had a chance at that one.
Close enough. Berry had 2 good transition defensive possessions. We didn't commit a foul, so I'm happy about that.
Wide open, nice rebound by Hill, and he's going to go to the line for 2. That foul is going to be charged to Cameron Murphy, I believe. Yes,
battle down there.
And that's his second. 17 foul, so Tyler will be shooting free throws the rest of this half.
That's a good rebound.
First free throw good for Hill. First points of the game for Hill. Second free throw is also good. 2 for 2 at the line for Hill. And Tyler's back up by 10. Tough catch there by Kelly from McGregor. As Tyler drives in, McGregor comes up with a loose ball. He pushes.
In the lane.
He drives off the mark, and that should be a travel. And it is. A traveling violation on Key. Chapel Hill will get the ball back. Huddleston returns for Kelly.
See if we get in the inbounds play here. See if we can get some points on the board.
Nice cut from Huddleston. He gets rejected by Hill. As Murphy follows it up, stays with it, and that's 4 points tonight for Cameron Murphy off the bench.
We needed those baskets. 22-14, the game's not out of reach. We missed a lot of layups. That's a bad position down there.
Yeah, that was good. Well, it was good position by Walker.
Duck in.
But foul's going to be charged to Deuce McGregor of Chapel Hill. That's his first. It's going to send Walker to the line for a 1-and-1, unless they give him the 2. I didn't see the signal there. It is going to be a 1-and-1 on the floor.
I give him a okay.
So probably a good foul committed because he had 2 points easy there. Make him earn it at the line. As he does make the first. Second free throw also good. 2 for 2 at the line for Walker. Lead back to 10. Berry stuck in the corner, able to avoid the trap there. And then he's going to pick up a cheap foul on Walker there. What you don't really want to pick up.
Not at all.
And that foul is his second. We'll see if he stays in here with 4 minutes to go. Looks like he's going to right now. As Javen Mayfield is going to check back in for Will Chetland.
A lot of the inside out, a lot of the inside play. To me, honestly, he's our best inside. He's our best guy on the inside and scoring. So
free throw from Berry is good.
Well, he's got more post moves than anybody else. I know he's.
And also someone that played well off the bat was Brisbane.
Absolutely, he was aggressive when he came out. So
Berry's second free throw off the mark. And the lead is 9.
Just a half step
Huddleston
slow in that
steps
rotation.
up,
Good
nice.
defense.
Deuce, he had the right idea, but I meant it. And a dunk attempt there by Walker, and it's off the mark. And Hill's out of control, gets it over to McFall. And McFall rescued that possession for Tyler. As Huddleston goes up, lays it in with the left hand. Nice finish by the big man. The pace is starting to pick up, and Tyler High turns it over. So all of a sudden here, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the half, and the pace is...
Got the pace picked up a little bit. It's up and down. Remember that tempo I talked about? His team wants to get up and down the court and run, so this is a good measuring stick right now.
Our district that's athletic like a Tyler High.
No, not this athletics. This is a good measuring stick. Another good play.
Huddleston goes up and he lays it in. Back-to-back buckets for Kevion Huddleston, and Chapel Hill down 7.
You break the press, you get laid.
Good drive there, and he's going to get a chance for 2 free throws.
Fowles playing very well. I give him that. He's got a nice shot.
Fouls charged to 8. McFall's got 9 for Tyler High to lead the way so far. He's got a chance to go to double digits, and that first free throw will put him there.
Shot.
Second free throw also good. So it's by half.
That's the mark right now. Get it to about 5 points. Get some good stops.
Oh, nice play by Hill to get around.
Better entry past the net.
Yeah. Huddleston's also got to seal him off a little better. Oh, good charge attempt. Around it and lays it in. And what do we call? I'm not sure what happened. And I don't know if they said something or what happened, but we'll get back to the action here. 2:39 left in the half. And Tyler High leads by 11.
See if we can settle down here and get a run started.
Off and stay low. As Deuce lines up a 3, and it's off the mark, and they're going to get Mumphrey on that one, and that's going to be his 3rd.
Yeah, the bulk of his fouls are on the offensive side.
Yeah,
and you know he's got to be able to stay in the game by not foul. Like I know he wants to go after the offensive rebound, but if you're out of position, at some point in time you gotta let it go.
He bailed the guy out because the guy jumped, and instead of going up with him, he just backed underneath him. That's going to be an easy call.
A good position and going after the ball, and then not having any kind of position at all and going after that possession. He's getting fouls, but he doesn't have position. And I know he's trying to assert himself and have an extra effort, but it's not working.
Yeah,
he's just giving fouls.
First free. Kavion Brooks is good, and also the second. So Tyler High extends their lead to 13 here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the half.
Now see if we can get it under 10.
Yeah, it went from 7 to try to force it inside to Huddleston, and then picks up a foul.
I don't like when we do that either.
60 feet from the basket, and they're going to give Bryson Hill 2.
Brings to the game had positive effects in the game.
Well, I think he's a good player, but he's got to learn what he can do and what he's good at. And shooting threes and play. No, we've got Javen Mayfield and we've got Tyson Berry to do the majority of the playmaking this year with this group.
Let me say that. I don't want to limit him to say he's not a playmaker. I'm saying
But we don't
his
want we don't
decision
him force
making
it.
at this
We-
point. in
yeah, we
time,
don't want him
wanna
to force it. Yeah.
Right. And then, like I said, you saw last game, he had what, 18 points
Yeah,
from beyond the arc.
He came out in the second half and was
Yeah, he was
on fire.
At the end of the day, I seen him. He's made some mistakes with the basketball and he's turned it over, and some of those when he's weren't his fault. It's a big shot.
And Hill was 2 for 2 at the line, so the lead is now 15 here, just under 2 minutes. Javen Mayfield gets
Good
it over to
drive.
Barry in the corner for 3, off the mark. And going to go to Tyler High here. So 1:31 left here, and Chapel Hill's kind of gone cold. It was 26-19, and Tyler's on an 8-0 run here to close.
Get a stop.
Hill lines up a 3 off the mark. Rebound by Mayfield. He pushes the Bear.
Good
Ball
hands.
stripped. Huddleston's able to collect it.
Good pass.
Back to Mayfield, and he's going to get
Good
fouled
job. Good job.
on the floor by number 5.
He pump fake, went underneath the basket. Draw the foul. It's perfect.
That's the 8th team foul. Shooting free throws here for 1-and-1 will be Javen Mayfield. About 1 minute to go here in the first half. Tyler back to the line for some more free throws. While we're doing these free throws, I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Joyful Design, Oro Digital, For Your Soul Catering, Elder Feed and Supply, Wooden Bean, Podcast, and Zono's Insurance. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game.
What's up, Zo?
Speaking of That's So Dope podcast, be sure to stick around here in just a minute. We'll have a special episode of That's So Dope, a halftime edition.
Absolutely.
Corey, JD, and Vince will be here, and I get to sit back and watch the show.
Absolutely. See what we do.
Rebound for Mayfield, up to Barry.
Kind of got the game's kind of gotten away from us a little bit. We haven't had much to do. We turned the ball over.
And we hadn't made shots again tonight. The
Yeah.
shots haven't fallen when we needed them to fall.
We've got the right approach. We went inside out. We just hadn't made any outside shots.
Yeah. McFall.
It's a good
He
take.
drives with the left hand. An easy bucket for Derek. Tyler High is up. A good drive there by Barry. Draws contact. He's going to get 2 shots.
This game going a little bit.
First
Good
free throw is
shot.
good for Barry. 4 points for Barry so far, as Huddleston will take a breather and Cameron Kelly will check in with 13.7
He
left.
started out hot in the regular season. The first kind of gotten cold a little bit. He's got to build his confidence up a little bit.
Yeah, had a rough shooting night the other night in Lindale. Second free throw is also good. Over to Key. Key Kyron Key at the horn.
Doesn't count. It didn't call bank.
And Tyler High will lead 40-21 at the half. Corey, your thoughts?
Well, I mean, down by 19 points, it seems like it's a closer game. It's an easy fix. Got to make shots, and we got to rebound. We can't keep giving up easier baskets, and we're playing okay defensively. I'll give them that. We're playing okay defensively. You know, we just got to come out and get more rebounds, get some good stops, and I think we'll be okay.
All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with the special That's So Dope episode right here on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Back on?
I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
The band playing in the background.
Hey!
You know, it's That So Dope podcast. What's going on,
I'm back
fellas?
home, baby. I'm back home.
We in the building.
I stepped out of the swamp. I'm in the lion's den, baby.
We here, baby.
Hey!
Hey, listen.
Let's get it.
So I do have to ask a question. What does it feel like if we could have came back when we were younger and played a game like this?
Oh, my
would it have been this exciting or what?
Bro, I think we get off the chain and him.
Hey, they be talking about this all year.
Man, who you telling? They be like,
This be the game everybody be waiting for.
it be so many fights in this gym right now. I'm sitting here like, the atmosphere now?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I can't even explain it, man. I ain't been in this gym in years. I'm like, man,
They probably would have had the law on all sides of on the gym.
Hey,
And you know the best part about this? The gym was darker. The bleachers were wood.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see I want to say the asbestos. I don't want to get anybody sued.
Yeah.
You probably not kidding.
You know how it was. You know, man, come on, man. This was good. We needed that. We needed a game like this.
Hey, most
we needed
definitely.
that game.
Most
I gotta ask, since we are doing the broadcast, like, what do you guys think about the first half?
I'll let you go first.
Why you gonna let me go first, JD?
Well, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. I'm not doing it because of the score. Be up. And me and Vince, we've been over here talking about
we've been
this.
coaching. We've been coaching.
I heard y'all had the old man talk over
Bro,
there.
you got everybody running. Number one is going to the basket, doing the same thing. Get the ball. You cannot be a one-man. Make them suck in and then start kicking the ball out and try to make some shots. They're not doing anything except for running the same thing. And you got one guy being hungry, trying to get to everything, and it's not working for him. And that's the reason why you guys are down. And then the disrespect. I'm gonna say this: disrespect on the and you're not getting second chance points. You got to fix that. If you good coaching, you got to fix that right now.
So, what you think?
I mean, me and JD been. You got a guy out there. He's very skilled. He's running the floor like crazy.
Yep.
But you got four of the guys out there with you. Draw the defense to you, kick it out to one of your other guys, and let them see if they can get some buckets.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's going on with that rim over there too. They put something on that rim. Look at that, because I'm pretty sure they done put some bucket replay on there.
Yeah. The last game we played in Lindale, we couldn't make any
watch during pregame.
Something's going
Y'all
on,
had
JD.
one person making 3-point
I
shots
don't want
out
to
there.
hear it.
They don't.
There's something going on.
The only thing they can do is dunk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're down by 19 points.
Yep.
It could be worse.
It could
all
be
things
worse.
Considered,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not mad at the game, but we had a nice crowd. Coach Johnson for Chapel Hill comes out and says, hey, we're in the game. We got to get a couple.
I think we can do it.
I think we
That's
can
going to
too.
be a tough one unless they. If
We're
you
gonna
don't,
hit 'em with
quit being afraid of the speed. You hustle.
Listen,
You can't put them back there like that.
You can't keep throwing the ball
Well, you
coast
right.
to coast. You
You
can't
right.
keep doing that.
Hey.
You can't. We got to stop that right now.
Over here in the corner.
Too many turnovers.
Why would you? You had somebody over here on the
I
side.
almost marched down there myself and said, son, get up.
I would look like old men. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right. Take him out, coach.
Well, that's what we do,
Put
man.
him on the bench.
That's what we do. That's what we do,
Put
bro.
him on the bench.
Hey, this is my first time in here. It feels great.
Fellas,
It does. The atmosphere
it's an atmosphere. I love
it
it.
really do something to you. If you
All things considered, it's a good atmosphere.
You missing a good game. You missing That's So Dope. You missing the Bulldog Sports Network. Baby, you missing everything.
You missing it,
Where are
baby.
you? Where are you? Because it's the only spot popping right now in town.
Hey, you
It's only
know that's
spot
right. Well, I think Wingstop Hot, but they don't sponsor nobody.
Well, fellas, it's been a great talk.
Okay.
Guys, tune in Thursday. We'll be live on
Thursday, we
Twitter.
here, baby.
That's So Dope Podcast.
I love
Me,
us.
JD, Vince.
Corey, Vince, and JD for the halftime entertainment.
Yes, that was fun. That was fun. I improvised the entire thing, though, by the way.
Hey, you know, that's the way it works. So, Chapel Hill is yet to return to the floor here.
It may not be a halftime clock in the locker room.
Here they come. It's a pretty short halftime.
It goes by pretty fast when you're talking.
It is true.
But other than that, I mean, like I was telling the guys, I mean, hey, it's 40 to 19. Doesn't seem like that big of a lead. A lot of time left.
Yeah,
Cut the lead down under 10 points.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of time left. I mean, a lot of missed shots again. Chapel Hill could just make a few shots and get going here. Would make big difference here.
Absolutely. I mean, we've all had good possessions. You know, we've gotten good looks at the basket. We've gotten bunny shots. A few have gotten blocked. You know, other shots have just not fallen. And we hadn't made a three-pointer. Well, we made one three-pointer maybe. So we got to come out and play a little more aggressive.
No, we have not made a three-pointer
No
yet.
three-pointers.
As Brisbane makes the first free throw.
Brisbane's played well, but like I said, we've got to go inside out. We've got to keep shooting the basketball. But most importantly, we've got to score baskets that we should be able to get.
2 for 2 at the line.
Get those bunnies.
2 for 2 at the line for Brisbane.
There we go. I think he was going to do this too, push the tempo a little bit, get a nice trap going.
It's an offensive foul. Nice take there by Tyson Berry as McFall pushes off.
I didn't think they were going to call that, but that was a good call. Second time he's done that in this game. First time they called it, second time he's done it. So
McFall led all scores the first half.
yeah, 15.
He had 15 points.
Eyeballed it.
Good job, Corey.
Good move.
Huddleston, and he walked.
It was a good move.
It was a good move. That's something y'all talked about at the half is Chapel Hill using their size. And that was a good move by Huddleston. Just
Go inside
shuffled his feet a little bit there.
He's the biggest guy on the court, absolutely.
Chapel Hill picks up a little four-court pressure.
And like I alluded to last time we played in Lindale as well, and it's the same thing, and I'm going to stick to it. Just because it's a trap on the trap, you know, you'd invite the offensive player into the trap, and you force him to make a play. Guys, hope your guys rotate so you can recover and get a steal. It's almost like a mirage. He thinks the guy's open, he throws the ball, we get a steal.
So far 1 minute. Barry gets a favorable bounce off the rim a couple times. The backboard hit everything up there, and first 3 of the game for Chapel Hill, and like Corey said, it's 14.
You want to get the ball game down to at least 9 points by the start of the fourth quarter.
There's that McFall again as he's.
I'll give him that. I'll take this shot.
Brisbane 3 blocked. Pass up ahead to Battie, and he's fouled.
That's a good foul. Whoa.
Oh, they call it traveling on Battie. We'll take the call.
I'll take that travel any day because that was a good foul.
That would have been a third foul on Tyson Berry here early in the third quarter.
Well, that's a foul that you wouldn't mind him taking, but absolutely.
Huddleston catches, left-hand finish. Nice job by McGregor to Huddleston.
I'm saying, like, I'd like to see that more often.
And the lead is now 14.
He's got that arm bar out there, McFall does.
He's off the mark, and rebound there. Nice hands.
That's in the paint. Let it go.
Yep.
You got a rebound, and you've already got the rebound. Let it go.
I thought from here he got all ball, but if you put your hand in there, you're just at risk, and the only person that can help you out is the ref there.
Yeah, and
so
we're not gonna get
from Battie is
but
no
right.
good.
But like we said before, if you've been beat already, you got to live with that.
Deuce as he pushes. He's got Huddleston, and he finds him inside, and Huddleston with another bucket.
Like I said, push the tempo. It's another one of those keys to the game is tempo. And see if we can go. He is not missing anything.
McFall is just on fire here for Tyler. If Chapel Hill's going to get back in this game, they're going to have to play defense on him as Huddleston.
That's an offensive foul.
Yeah, Huddleston just got tired of the contact and just shoved Hill off.
They're battling in there. Hill's not going to give him an inch. I promise you that.
And that's Huddleston's first foul. And if you're Huddleston, you just got to be smart there. You don't do something like that. He had position on him, so
absolutely.
Drive by Tyler. That's going to be a travel.
That's another travel.
So JD didn't like that call.
Not at all.
Looked like a pretty good travel there. It took like 4 steps. It's not the NBA. And
I mean, he went from the line to the line basically.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take it with him. Chapel Hill trails 44-30. 5:12 left in the third quarter. We'll be back on the Bulldog Sports Network.
Oh my God. Are we recording?
Oh my God!
Hey, I can't hear myself.
Is my mic on? Is everyone's mic on?
Dude, hit the button. Hey, hit that button.
Which button is it?
That button right there.
Is it the blue or what button? What color is what color button is it?
Hit the button. It's that button right there. The
blue
one.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Are we still recording?
Oh, my God.
We're back here in the Bulldog Sports Network. Chapel Hill has cut the lead early here in the third quarter. 5 minutes to go, 44-30.
I like what we're doing. You know, we're going inside out once again, and you know, we got to get Huddleston. He's got to position.
Drive by Briss. That's going to be a block, and
it's a good drive. It's a good take.
I don't like that call. I don't think that he was set, and that's 2 times that Briss didn't agree with either call there.
Yeah.
He's going a little trap there as Hill's open in the corner for 3. He's an air ball.
Good
nice block out by Barry.
There we go.
Brisbane.
Seen a lot of that.
Yes, sir. It's a nice pass. Receiver to quarterback there.
I mean, that was a touchdown.
Nice pass.
I like what we're doing. It's almost like a 4-round one. Huddleston get a good seal. And you know basketball, you know what I mean by a good seal. Seal the guy off, get him in good position so he can get the basketball and get a good receiving position, gets the basketball and score. All he has to do, he's got the position, he's got the way to do that. He's just, you know, we got to keep working at that position and make sure he gets a good seal because it's been there twice.
Yeah, if he seals him off, there are a couple.
And so we've kind of missed him.
Both free throws good for Brisbane. Chapel Hill down 12.
I see a steal coming.
Halfway through the first.
I see a steal coming.
Part of the third quarter here as McFall pulls up. He misses that time as Hill pulls down.
And that's something we gotta do as well. We're conditioned to every time they get a rebound and they bring the ball down, we're reaching in the foul. Go for a layup unless you're getting a block shot. Let it go. Get the ball, get it out, and then run up the court.
And that's Brisbane's third foul as well now. So you've got Brisbane and Barry with 3 fouls. Also with 3. So again, we get in that same situation, kind of like in Lindale, where you get some guys in foul trouble. Not having that deep bench right now is Chapel Hill. It's the pressure. So over to Brisbane. Nice pass from Brisbane. Oh, and he did he goaltended as Huddleston's ball. But they didn't. To Derek McFall, and that's going to be his second.
So I will say this. So we've seen some good things. We've got a nice press break. Had to turn the ball over. You know, the negative part about that is that but you know, the negative side about that is you don't get a chance, you know, because obviously the lights went out, kind of threw me off a little bit. Forgive me, it
was just weird.
Got to get a steal.
And there's a turnover by Tyler.
I called it earlier. I said that steal was going to happen sooner or later, and it did. But the press is working. You know, the press is working a little bit. We're kind of forcing them to. We got to get a steal one of these times.
Turnover there is no call, and they're going to give Mayfield the offensive foul. Foul's charged to Tyler Highs, number his second. It's the 5th team foul of the half for Tyler, as Shad Walker is going to return for Kyron Key. So this is an important stretch right here. Chapel Hill's got a chance to get this lead cut down to single digits here before the end of this quarter. Got to make some smart plays and get some shots to the ball. It's Deuce McGregor's shot, no good. They saved the ball in, and Berry picks it up.
Let's get us in something. Now we got to run something.
That's a good decision by Berry. Not force anything now.
It's too much standing around. We got to shift the defense.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Tyler's number 12.
See, immediately after that offensive rebound, you got to go into something. That shouldn't go inside out or have Huddleston go back into a repost. We got to do something right then.
As Deuce just intercepts that one right out of the hands of Hill. Mayfield, tough angle.
It's a good block. I'll give him that.
Ball on the floor. Deuce picks it up. He lines up for three. Up and puts it in for two. Devion Huddleston, and the lead has been cut to 11. As Huddleston jumps in front of the pass and handles the ball up himself. Back to Huddleston, no. Brisbane, head fake, up and under, and he scores for two, and there's the lead. It's cut to 9. As Coach Akimba Johnson will get a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with him. Tyler's lead is now down to 9. We're back, 2:26 left here in the third. We're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Hope you're still with us. If you're not, you're missing a good one here in the Lions Den. 37. If you weren't here earlier, at the half it was 40-21. Chapel Hill is on a 16-6 run here, and as the lead is now 9. Corey.
I'm anxious to see what happened. We took Huddleston out. He needed a blow, but we've gone to a lot smaller lineup, and once again we talked about Deuce. We talked about Deuce's. He makes quirky decisions throughout the game, but man, you gotta have him on the court because he'll erase it.
Yeah.
His hands are quick. He's fast.
It's David Mayfield with a spell, and he stepped out. Nice hustle there by Mayfield.
So he forces you to play him. No matter what, he's going to force his way into the game. Why? Because eventually he's going to make a good play. He's going to get a steal, maybe take a charge, maybe make a three-point shot like he did in Lindale. So this is a big possession right now.
That's going to be an offensive foul, and it is. Foul's charged to number 10, Bryson Hill.
How many offensive fouls is that we've taken? Was that three tonight?
That's Hill's third foul. That was a nice step under.
That's one of the hardest offensive fouls to take. Because not only do you have to move your feet and plan it, but you also have to be in position.
Drive off the glass, and it's good for Deuce. Gets on the lead to 7. Drive, Hill, and he's fouled. Foul's charged to Javen Mayfield of Chapel Hill.
I'm going to say this, and people are not going to like it. That was more of a block than that was a charge.
Official scorebook, so that's what we'll go with. And free throw is good for Hill.
So we got 47-39. Good pass. Got to give it high. Got to give it high. David Mayfield got in the lane. And at that point, I'd like to see. Every guy under 6 feet should have a floater.
When the lights are back, David Mayfield thought about a 3. Pump fake.
Good take.
Nice move.
Okay.
Murphy. And they'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Nice patience by Javen Mayfield there.
Patience. Let's see what happens.
As McFall goes down, he is not getting up. He has led the way in this game.
Hopefully it's a cramp.
And they're stretching him out. Let's see. He's going to get up with the help of the training staff. And he's going to get out, walk off on his own power. So that's good. Hopefully that's a good sign there for.
So they did count that basket?
Yes.
One game. Lots of time left on the clock.